I mean, Coach Freeman always says it's the bumpy road to better. Each day coming with the plan and trying to execute that plan at the highest level. Some days might be good, some days might be bad, but trying to find the details to really improve over the last 2 years has been the biggest challenges.
And then through your recruiting process, you and Blake talked about playing next to each other basically the whole time. That's going to happen now. I guess what does that just kind of mean to you to do that?
I mean, playing next to Blake for sure. It's surreal. We've dreamed about this for over 3 years now, and now it's going to happen. And I get to play next to one of the best tackles in college football, and just get to have fun. Playing next to my best friend.
Rocco, what's it like to be here now? You had those bumpy roads, but now you're here. You're going to get to start for Notre Dame. What does that mean to you after everything you've kind of been through the last couple of years, waiting for your opportunity?
I mean, it really hasn't set in being the starter. Really just taking it day by day. Hopefully, maybe after the game, have fun with the guys, but really just focusing on Navy and trying to do my part at the right guard spot and trying to work 5 as 1. Yeah, like you said, it's been 2 years, but I'm pretty pumped, and I know the guys are pretty pumped to play Navy.
I know you guys are conditioned to try to avoid the outside noise, but there was so much saying, "Oh, when's Rocco going to get his time?" I imagine you had text messages over the years from friends being like, "Hey man, when are you going to get your chance?" How did you process that, and how did you maybe, if you use that for motivation, to finally get to this day?
To be honest, I really never tried to read any of the articles or the text messages. Kind of just focused on myself over the last 2 years and really just put a plan together to get me to this point right now. I'm sure there's been a lot of talk and stuff and why I haven't played in the last 2 years, but really just it's like I said, it's the bumpy road to better. What Coach Freeman says, and I'm here now, and let's get to work.
What did the coaching staff say to you when they said we're going to have you be the starter?
I mean, there wasn't really a conversation like that. I mean, there's been numerous things. Me meeting with Coach Freeman, during spring ball, as well as Coach Rudolph, and what I envisioned myself coming into the season. And honestly, it was just taking it day by day, having a plan and executing that plan day in and day out. And really just focusing on what I have to do. It's not like, yeah, that's the big picture of being a starter, but honestly, it's how do I make the guys around me better? How do I make Zeke better? How do I make Blake and the guys in back of me, and the guys like Sam Hartman? How do I make him better?
What are you learning from Sam? What's the biggest takeaway? And you're smiling. What's that all about?
Honestly, he's a great guy. He's a leader. He's our captain, and we have a lot of trust in him, and I know he's got a lot of trust in the guys up front, and I'm really pumped to be blocking for such a great quarterback.